Hi, I'm Christine with Usborne Books and More, and I'm going to share with you some activity books today. We know that activity books are great for long car rides. They're great for if you're waiting for food in the restaurant, or they're great for days off of school, whether it's a holiday, a summertime, or just as random days that they take off of schools for teacher in service. But this is the dot to dot book. I was going to share that first. And what I really like about our dot to dot books is you can create more than one thing on a page. So it will ask you to join the yellow dots, join the red dots. And while a child is counting along and joining the dots, especially a young person, they often forget what number comes next. Some of the trickier ones are going from 10 to 11 or 12, or going after they just say the teens and they say 18, 19, then it's tough to sometimes come up with 20. But if they follow along with the number line, even if they don't know, if they're not familiar with the number 20, let's say, you can show them, well, this one comes next down here, so find one that matches that in the drawing that you're making. And one other thing that I really like about Usborne's dot to dot books, they are, after you make the picture, while you're making the picture, there's more to the book than the counting and the drawing. There's a lot of interaction too. So here they have to join the red dots to find a rainforest bird. So they're learning about rainforests, they're learning about birds. Do you know what the largest kind of ape is called? Join the blue dots to find one. So they're learning about things too. This is a combined volume, the dot to dot book. It contains 7 single books inside of it, but this costs $12.99, so it's a better buy than getting the 7 books separately. They're $3.99 separately, so this is a better buy. Another one of our series that I really like, and they're really popular sellers, are Wipe Clean books. And again, this would be great for the car ride because this pen is going to mark on these laminated pages, and then they can be wiped off. These would be great for restaurants too. Even if some food spills on it, you can wipe them off. But more importantly, you can do these again and again. How many things? You can use the pen to write in the book and use it again and again. This is first numbers. We also have I have first drawing to show you, but there are so many books in this series. There's Getting Ready for School. There is ABC's, First Numbers, Getting Ready to Write. So a lot of books in that series. And along that same vein, this is a new title that's one of my favorites, Magic Painting Book, and you can see the pen comes with it, and you take this magic pen. So the nice thing is if you have an area, maybe grandmom's house, where the child likes to draw and color, but you're afraid to take your paints there, this magic pen, you can color into the pages, and when you color, the colors will show up. And you can see by the cover that lots of different colors in the pages. And if you do have a child that likes to color, our coloring books are really fun. A lot of adults have purchased these too because, again, there's a lot of information. The pages are so stunning, and there's a lot of information about the topic. And in addition, then you color in. So here you would color in the jewel beetles, for example, and you add to the picture that's already there. So they give a little model, and your child can copy the model for their coloring. Again, this is a very popular series. Some of the other titles in the series are forest to color. There's rainforest. There's also there's butterflies, birds. Lots of titles in that series. Another series that has been extremely popular have been our sticker books. What I love about our sticker books, this one's particularly about soldiers. So here they would find out about the American Civil War, and sorry, I lost you for a minute. American Civil War, you use the stickers in the middle to dress the soldiers or give them the things that they need for battle. When you are finished, each sticker page corresponds to a page in the book. But when you're finished and you have your soldiers dressed up and they have what they need, you can take out those little sticker pages in the middle, just open up the staple, take those out, and you have a good book that you can use too. So we have some that are great for boys. We have some that are great for girls. There are a ton in this series. Some that are great for homeschooling or history buffs, and some that are great for adults. I love the 1920s fashions in this one. They're gorgeous. So you might want to check out our sticker books for your children. A lot of you have children that love to write, and this is a good activity book for those children. And it's Write Your Own Storybook. And we also have things like write your own comics, write your own adventure stories. I love that they can create their own table of contents based on the stories that they have created in this book. They have character development. They even a lot of times will have along the sides of the pages questions to help you write your story, and even little word helpers, so more imaginative words that you could put into your writing to make it sound more interesting. So it's a little bit easier than heading to the thesaurus, but it will still help the child to create a creative story in there. Let's see. Children love our folding books. This is 100 More Paper Airplanes. I didn't have a copy of 100 Paper Airplanes to show you, but you get the idea. We have also in this series, there's dragons, there's origami, and I'm going to show you another one of my favorites here in a minute. When my children first got this book, they took these beautiful color pages and they folded them into airplanes. And my first question was, how are you getting those lines to match up perfectly with your planes that you are creating? And they said, Mom, do you see there's a color code? And I said, yeah. And they said, you go to the front, there's directions for each color code. And when you fold out, see, kids are smarter. When you fold out the inside pages, you can see the directions to make the different types of planes. This is an $8 book, and I've had a customer who has stocked up on these and put them in her closet so that she has a stack of birthday party gifts that she can take to her birthday parties when her child says, or brings home that invitation last minute and she doesn't have to run out and buy a gift. And at $8, that's really a nice price point for a birthday party gift too. This was the other one that I told you was my favorite that I wanted to share. Decorations to cut, fold, and stick, and there are a lot of things that you can make in here too. The colors are just so gorgeous. The designs are really pretty, and the things that you can make a flower, a butterfly, flags, a bird, a paper chain. You can even take that paper chain and turn it into a heart paper chain. Gorgeous. Now this one's $10, so it's a little bit more because it's a little bit bigger. And then if you just like good old-fashioned activities, word searches, and looking for things in pictures and drawing, a kind of a well-rounded activity book. We have Explore the World activity book and just a lot of other types that are along the same vein. So you might want to search for activity book if you're doing a search for that. So there's a lot of different things here using different kinds of learning techniques and activities. Thanks a bunch. Have a great day.